Good afternoon, everyone. We have finally reached 4:30, and it's Wednesday, so that means you're more than halfway through your work week. So we got 3 days out of the way, and you've got 2 days to go, hopefully, if you have a regular Monday through Friday job. I don't know how many jobs are like that anymore. Do we still have Monday through Friday jobs? So my name is Christy. This is Putting on the Glitz. You've arrived at our Wednesday afternoon show. To claim something, just say sold and the number, and you will be billed on Monday to your email address for everything that you claim during this week up through our show on Sunday night. I got started in this business in June of 2020, which ironically was during the pandemic, and you'd think it would be a bad time to start a business, but everyone was at home. So I actually was able to reach a lot of people that probably I wouldn't normally be able to reach because they were now at home when they wouldn't be. So I was looking for a part-time job at the time. I needed one to supplement our income, and I wanted something where I could work at home. And while I was looking, a friend mentioned her story about this opportunity, how she had joined paparazzi. And after watching some of her shows, I decided that was something I could see myself doing too. Hi, Aunt Dora. Hi, Marjorie. Hi, Mom. If anybody else is watching, please say hi so that we can enter you into our drawing for a free piece of jewelry. Everyone who's here gets entered, as long as I have a name to enter you with. And then if you win any of our Family Feud questions during this show, that gives you an extra entry into the drawing, so you can increase your chances of winning. So we're going to do all necklaces today. We've got long necklaces. I've got short necklaces. I've got some brand new hot off the presses necklaces. Hi, Violet. And I have some of our favorites that we've seen before, but maybe it's been a little while. And so we'll show those again as well, because as the seasons change, our wardrobes change, colors we're wearing change. So, or you might have gotten something new. Who's been shopping lately? Anybody been buying clothes? It seems weird that we would be buying new clothes during a pandemic when we're really not going anywhere. Although people are starting to go places a little bit more. Clothes. Yeah, I have to buy bigger clothes. I didn't say you, I just said people. I admitted that I have to buy bigger clothes. So possibly some of you are out there, and thank you, Ruth. Thank you for sharing. Possibly some are like me and have had to also buy larger clothes during this pandemic, or go back into clothes that they still had hanging in their closets. So, no shame. I mean, it happens, right? Anybody who loses weight during the pandemic, that's just unnatural, and I don't like you. What?
I'm trying to lose weight.
I know you're trying to, but you haven't, so you're okay. Max is on his health kick here, so he's trying to lose some weight. We'll see how it goes. All right, so our first necklace today, this is Always a Bloom. I've had this necklace before in some different colors. This time it came out in silver. So the silver part is referring to the little pearly beads that are in between these wire flowers. So we have some light gray pearly beads in between these cute little silver wire flowers. It makes a very delicate looking necklace. I just have one of these remaining because I had a pre-claim on it. The earrings are also those cute little flowers with the pearly bead above it, and they're on a fishhook back. So let's put it on Linda now, and you can see where it hangs. When I die, I'll lose all the weight that I gain and gain all the sleep that I lost. Yes. Sleep is for weaklings. All right, this one is just a little over an inch below that collar. As soon as Linda stops moving around here, it's about an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter. You have to lose weight so you can have your operation. I'm sorry, Ruth. Losing weight is no fun. No fun at all. With this 2-inch extension, you could bring this down more to a mid-chest length necklace. So if you like it in a lower spot a little bit better, or you need a little bit more room at the neck. Hi, Shannon. So this is Always a Bloom. And it is in silver. It's going to be our number 1 for today.
Yeah, speaking of little, that's Shannon.
Yeah. You know, some people. I think he just called you short, Shannon.
I didn't say short, I said little.
Yeah, It's okay, I'm short too. I don't ever hit my head on things. Well, very rarely. It does happen occasionally, and then I get mad because I'm short. I'm not supposed to hit my head on things.
Stay out of the kitty thing today.
All right, this is the Upstater in black. So the black part is the opaque beads, obviously. You can see those. They are in two sizes. There's a smaller one, and then there's kind of a medium-sized bead. And it comes with these creamy pearly beads and polished silver beads as well. So Mom would like number 1, so that one's sold out. You lost 2 pounds in a month, Violet? I'd be happy with even that. This one's on a large rounded chain, so those are circular pieces of chain in there. That adds a little bit of extra detail to this necklace. The earrings are a creamy white pearl type beads on a fishhook back. I do have 2 of these. This one is also a little over an inch, maybe about 1.25 inches below that neckline. I love the mixture of the black and the white. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down here, so right above the bust. This is called the Upstater. Upstater in black. Number 2. Number 3. Just have one of these remaining. This is Commander-in-Chiefette. These are the Crackle Stones. So we have an oval Crackle Stone in bright fiery red, and then 3 round Crackle Stones above it. That little arc in between, and then a crescent that has a little triangular motif on it. The earrings are also Crackle Stones in an oval shape, and they're on a fishhook back. This is the length of that one, so it is about 1 inch below that collar. And then with your 2-inch extension, you could bring it down here to end right at the bust. So this one is Commander-in-Chiefette. Just one of these remaining. Very bright, pretty crackle beads. This is number 3. Are you singing over here?
Humming.
Max is humming. Why are you humming, Max?
Oh, it's humming.
Are you bored?
No.
This is Color Bomb in blue. So this, again, is like a turquoise blue. It has a painted chain right in the center. We've got 3 smaller chains up above it and 2 larger chains down below it. So we have a nice variation in chain size. And that blue adds that little pop of color. The earrings are our tassels, as expected. The combination of blue and silver chains as well on a fishhook back. I don't know. He didn't volunteer that information, so I'm not asking.
I was humming. I was just humming.
He said he doesn't know. He was just humming. So this is the length of this one. It's about 1.5 inches below that collar. You can see that nice pop of color in there. It shows up very nicely. What?
No, that's a pretty necklace. I like that.
It is. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to fall down here right at the bust. So I have 2 of these available. This one is called Color Bomb in blue. And it is number 4. Is that a sign of mental illness? We'll take whatever we can get. At least he's still mentally here. So we'll go with that. All right, let me flip all these little trinkets over so that they lay right. I don't know why they do this to me. They hate me. Paparazzi corporate offices are, yeah, it does, Violet, but I'm not sure if I have any of them, or it did come in different colors. I'm not sure if I have any of them. I can look for you after the show. I think they scheme and try to see what will drive me crazy, and then they do that. So this one has 2 chains, and they're actually attached to each other in intervals of about an inch. So we've got 2 chains there. Then we have this diamond-shaped or kind of kite-shaped bead in a polished silver. And below it, I don't know what to call these shapes of beads, but we've got also polished silver beads in several different shapes down under here. The earrings are kind of a square set on point in that polished silver with a line running down the middle. This one is called Trinket Trade. I just got one of these. Okay, I have that one in red, Violet. Max just looked for me. So this is the length of this necklace. Hi, Daisy. With the 2-inch extension, you could bring that down here, and so it's going to sit between the middle of the chest and the bust. So this one is Trinket Trade in silver, and it's number 5.
Nobody's on Instagram yet, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I have one in pink, Violet, but it's a slightly different one. But there are several different chains in it, and some of them are pink. But that one specifically only red and blue. Oh, we're at a question. That's what I was doing. I got distracted. Now Kimberly is on Instagram. Hello, Kimberly. You are just in time for our first question today. So we are going to take answer number 3 on this one. Yes, you may have number 4 in red. Number red and 4, Violet. Whichever one gets you the necklace, that's the one he's going to put down. All right, we're going to take answer number 3. Name something people do and think to themselves, I wish I'd done this years ago. Something people do and wish they had done years ago. Is it back there? It might be behind the board.
Yeah.
Painted the house. Ooh, that's a good idea. It's not on there, but it is a great idea. Found a different job. That's a good one, too. They have quit job or retired. That was number 7. Bought a better car. That one's not on there, but that is a great idea, too. Cleaned out the house. That one is not on there. Evidently, they did not poll any of us when they did this. Not married so soon. That's a good one. But that one is not on there. Something people wish they had done years ago. New mattress. I can second that one. But nope, it's not on there. This one has to do with dollars. Gotten smarter, more education was number 1. Lose weight, that one's not on there. Gone to college is up there with education, that was number 1. We're looking for number 3. Savings. There we go. Marjorie got that one. Savings. Saved money. Number 2 was bought a home. So not wasting all that money on rent, buying your own home. Number 4 was got a divorce. Then it was took vacation and had children. So those were our answers. invested in stocks. I don't know if that's kind of a mixed thing these days, Violet. They go up, they go down. Nobody knows what they're going to do. All right, this very pretty one is in rose gold. This is called Effervescent Ensemble. Effervescent Ensemble in rose gold. So we have rose gold polished beads and some slightly tinted translucent beads, round beads as well. So they're hanging in clusters off of oval rose gold hoops. That makes it very bubbly looking and pretty. The earrings are the rose gold beads on a fishhook back. This one hangs about an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to hang right down here, just above the bust. I have 3 of these available. So this is Effervescent Ensemble. And it is going to be number 6. Hi, Becky. Ooh, rocking in the porch swing with Rory. That sounds like a good idea. How hot is it? Is it nice there? It's hot here. We're at like 93 or 94. Is it 94 now? Yeah, too hot to be rocking on the porch. All right. This one, Metro Majestic in blue. So I'm going to call this a navy blue because it is a dark blue, but as you can see, it has kind of a mirrored finish on it, which makes it actually appear slightly lighter than it really is. And then we have these silver cage beads. Oh, 78. That sounds lovely. So these are different type of cage beads than we had before. They're more like bars. And then they have the little spacers that have the white rhinestones in between. So it ends up being a very pretty necklace with this combination. The blue beads are the crystal type, so they're faceted. They are not transparent, but they are faceted like a crystal. And that's what the earrings are as well. They're on a fishhook back. I have 2 of these. This one is about ½ an inch below that collar, so a little bit shorter. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down about mid-chest. So this one is Metro Majestic. And it is number 7. I'd love to have some 78-degree weather right about now.
Have fun this weekend.
We're going to be back to 78 this weekend?
Maybe lower than that.
Sounds great. I am ready to be cool again. Just slightly warm. You know, I'm always warm. So when it gets really warm outside, then I'm very uncomfortable. All right, this is Full Out Fringe in blue. So you can see that it is mixed like a turquoise blue and a brass color. These are not actual brass, but a brass color. So your chain is brass as well. We have some brass beads, some antiqued brass, and then we have the turquoise that is kind of mixed or mottled with that brass coloring. The beads are in several different shapes. We've got barrels, we've got round ones, we've got some ovals, we've got some rounds that looks like those little spree candies. Wet and chilly tomorrow. That doesn't sound like fun either. I have 2 of these available. The earrings are the ones that look like the little spree candies. So they are turquoise. You can see the brass coloring on them. They're on a fishhook back. So it's nice if you're going to wear brass to pair it with something bright. So we've got this nice bright blue. It's about ½ an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down right about to mid-chest. maybe slightly above the bust. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. Sharon Twonka is on. I do not use postables yet. This one is full out fringe in blue. Got the blue and brass. 2 of these available. And it is number 8. Number 9, I have in 2 different colors. So we'll show the red first. This one is Triangulated Twinkle. This is a very pretty polished silver. We have the triangle below and a bar above it. This one has red rhinestones pressed into it. So we have ruby red rhinestones. That's the color of that red. I have 2 that are in this red. They have the silver tassel earrings, which are great for layering, and they're very sparkly on their own. They're on a fishhook back. This one is about 3/8 of an inch. So not quite a half an inch below the collar. With a 2-inch extension, you're going to bring the top of it down right here and the bottom of it right about here. So it's all going to lay right above that bust. I also have 1 available in this green. So very nice Kelly green. Not quite emerald. It's not as dark as emerald. A very clear Kelly green. So this one is Triangulated Twinkle. We have it in red. 2 of those in red. 1 in the green. And it's going to be number 9. I did freeze a little bit? Okay. Sorry. It happens. I didn't even see where it said I froze. So.
No, I just froze over here on the screen yard, so.
Okay. Cool. It happens, right? All right. This one is Down for the Countess in blue. So these are navy blue pearly beads. You can see they're all hung kind of in clusters, but then it makes it like one big V-shaped cluster, maybe a rounded V. It's in a silver setting. Our earrings are also the small blue pearly beads on a fishhook back in silver. So this one is going to hang also about 3/8 of an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, you could bring that down here. So it's going to hang right above the bust again. I do have 2 of these available. It is Down for the Countess. All navy blue pearly beads on the silver. Number 10. And don't worry, if you want upgraded earrings, I have some in blue pearly beads. Because I love blue pearly beads. All right, so it is time for another question. I'm going to take answer number 2 on this question. Name a foreign accent that's easy to tell what the country the person is from. A foreign accent that makes it easy to tell what country the person is from. French is absolutely right, Becky. You got it on the first guess. That was number 2. French is a very easy one. Australian did not make the list. Can you believe that? That one is so easy. British was number 1. Spanish was number 4. German was number 3. Russian did not make the list. There's 2 more. 2 more are Chinese and Irish. Irish is a very, very noticeable accent. Distinctive. Very distinctive. I knew what you meant, Violet. right, this next one is called Turn It Up. Turn It Up in multi. So we have hammered silver rings in 2 different sizes. There's a little bit larger one and there's a smaller one. And then we have beads in shades of brown in a crystal type. So this one is kind of an amber brown. And then we have a light like gold topaz color. And then we have one that's kind of a smoky grayish color. So we've got a couple different shades of brown and then a smoky color. The earrings are in the amber colored brown. We do have 2 of these. I also have one that's just in red. This one's about a 1/4 inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to bring it down about here. So it's going to lay right across the middle chest and lower chest, sorry, right above the bust. So this one is Turn It Up in multi. It's a very pretty combination of beads and metals. Number 11. Number 12. This one is called Socialite Social in white. This is set in an antiqued silver. So you can see the antiqued silver studded frames around here. Antiqued means that you can see the black coloring in there as well as the silver. These are faceted teardrop rhinestones, 1 at the bottom and then 3 going up each side. The earrings are also those teardrop rhinestones in the studded frames on a fishhook back. This one is about 1 inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to bring it down right about here. So it's going to lay right above the bust in this little area. I have 2 of these available. So this one is called Socialite Social. And it is number 12. Number 13 is for our copper lovers. This is a nice dainty necklace. In fact, they put the word dainty in the name. So that's sweet of them. This one is called Dainty Discovery. Dainty Discovery. So they're calling these leaves, but they're a little bit more like rounded marquee shapes to me, and they are not flat. They're made more like a little scoop. So indented in the center. These are in antiqued copper. So this is the darker copper, not the bright, shiny, new penny version of copper. That one just doesn't want to stay around. The earrings are those same little marquee shapes on an antiqued copper fishhook back. I do have 2 of these available. So this one is about 1/4 inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to bring it down right about here. So it's going to lay just above mid chest. This is called, hi Terry, Dainty Discovery. Dainty Discovery in copper. I guess it would help if I handed it to you instead. It's number 13. I have slippery fingers today. Number 14. This one is called Terra Nouveau. Terra Nouveau. So we have hammered silver triangles, 5 of them on the bottom. So they're a little bit elongated. Trying to remember what the name of those are. And they have a bright blue bead along with polished silver beads above each of those triangles. Give that little pop of color in there. And then the earrings are the bright blue beads as well on a fishhook back.
Everybody's quiet today.
Everybody is quiet today. Do we all need a nap?
14 years old.
I'll go for that. Number 14 to Aunt Dora then. This one is about 1.25 inches below that collar. And with the 2-inch extension, you're going to bring the top of it down here, which means the bottom of it's going to rest on the top of the bust. So we have 2 of these available. So I've got one more. This is Terra Nouveau in blue. And it's number 14. Number 15 is a very dainty small necklace. You're having a hard time with your internet today, Terry? I'm sorry. Some days are just like that. This one's called Very Low Key. This one is in gold. So we have a nice dainty gold chain and a small skeleton key. Old-fashioned type key in gold. And then the earrings, these are so cute. I would wear the earrings just by themselves. They're also that small key on a gold fish hook back. This one is about 3/8 of an inch below that collar. I can't let it go because the tag will drag it back since it's so light. If you bring it down 2 inches, that's going to put it right about here, so just above mid-chest. This one would work really nicely either with layering or maybe for a teen or a younger lady. Or if you just like something really delicate looking. So this one is very low key. In gold, just have one of them. It's number 15. Which makes it time for another question. Stick answer number 3 on this one. Besides a teacher, name a job at a high school. Besides a teacher, what is a job at a high school? I'm going to take answer number 3. There's only 4 answers available on here. Principal's number 2. Custodian is number 1. That counselor, there you go. Terry got it. Counselor was number 3. We just have one more. It wasn't the secretary. I wasn't the coach. Food service. There you go, Becky.
Not the coach. That's interesting.
No. You know, sports are important, but it's not more important than food, right, guys?
No. I agree with that.
Food's much more important. Some of the teachers were the coaches in our school.
Yeah, the big school, the coach, that's all he does.
That must be nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Our budgets didn't allow for that, I guess.
No.
All right, this one is a longer one, so we're gonna do a few longer ones. This one's called Summer Shores in white. This has 3 white discs with that shell type finish, so a pearlescent finish. They're in round silver frames. Yes, exactly, Terry. And then they taught driver's ed too. The earrings are those same white discs, but without the frame. They're on a fishhook back. This is a box type chain, so you cannot shorten this, but you can extend it. So this one hangs right below the bust with the 2-inch extension. The top one is going to come down right about here, and it will hang down through this lower abdomen So you can use that 2-inch extension to make this one longer. I just have one of these left. So this one is Summer Shores in white, and it's number 16. Number 17. This is an interesting combination that they put together, and I like how they did it, because they did not only different colors of metal, but they did different gauges and styles of chain in this one. So we've got 3 different colors in here. We have the black metal in a larger chain and in a smaller chain. Then we have gold right here, and then a heavy gauge silver chain. So this has a lot of variety in it, even though it's just chains. And then the earrings are tassels made of the heavier gauge silver chain on a fishhook back. This one is a little on the heavy side, does have some weight to it. So I tell you that because a lot of our stuff is pretty light. And this one has a little weight. So our top 2, we have right above the bust and at the bust. And then we're going to mid-abdomen and mid to lower abdomen with these. You do still have that 2-inch extension, so you could bring it all down. That's going to put your top chain right down here at the bust, kind of starting to go below it. Then your next one right about here, and bring these lower ones down to this dropped waist. So if you wanted it to be a little longer, you can do that. This one is called Metro Metal. Metro Metal. Obviously, it's in multi. It's number 17. I just have one. I want you to catch them on the hooks here. Oh, wow. Your basketball coach married one of the seniors after you graduated. He was 40. It sounds about like my school. So my, what was it? Civics. Yeah. Government civics teacher was in his 30s. And I was in his class as a senior. And he was single. I did not marry him. But, I mean, if he'd married one of the girls in his class, it would have been about the same thing. All right, this one is Teardrop Tranquility in blue. This one I'm going to call a midnight blue. Although because it is moonstone, you do have a little bit of variation in color. So it's not always going to look super dark. We have 2 bright polished studded silver teardrops around the outside of it that are freely moving. The earrings are also blue moonstone beads on a fishhook back. I have 2 of these available. Make it turn around. This one's hanging with the pendant just below the bust. With a 2-inch extension, that pendant will hang down here, so about mid-abdomen. You also could pull this one up. The chain is large enough for you to hook that lobster clasp into and pull it up a bit to have it in the upper chest if you want to do that. So this one is Teardrop Tranquility. Very pretty dark blue moonstone. And it is number 18. Number 19. This is Coral Reefs. Coral Reefs. So we have some very light orange. They look more peachy than coral to me. To me, coral has a little pink in it. This is more of a light orange, like a peach color. We have some frosted peach, crystal type beads, some opaque round beads in a couple different colors, or sizes, not colors, a couple different sizes. So we have some smaller beads and some larger beads. They vary between these opaque peach and the crystal type peach that are frosted. They're hanging in clusters along this chain, silver chain. The earrings are the opaque peach colored beads. This is the length of this one. So right about mid to lower abdomen, starting to go into the lower abdomen with the 2-inch extension. It's going to hit right down here at that dropped waist. So this one, get you a picture of those beads, there we go, is Coral Reefs. Just lost my picture for some reason. Number 19 on Instagram. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Made it come back, but I don't know why it shut off. The camera shut off. But I was only showing the number, so that was good. This one is Marina Majesty in blue. I just got one of these in. So we have multiple chains at the bottom. There are 3. And then we have opaque blue beads, polished silver beads, and then these that I still don't know what to call them. They're kind of between an oval and a kite shape or a diamond shape. We have those in silver and in that translucent blue. So this is a very pretty, pretty blue. Trying to decide what color blue they would call this. This is surf blue on my chart. Then we have the rounded chain in between these. The earrings are the opaque blue on the fishhook back. All right, so this one hangs all the way down to that dropped waist already. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to go down into this lower belly area. You could also pull this up a little bit. It is a single larger gauge chain at the top. So if you wanted to pull it up so that it didn't drop quite so low, and so you could see more of the beads at the top, you could do that. So this one is Marina Majesty. Marina Majesty in blue. And it's number 20.
For some reason, when I see colors blue like that, it does remind me of your mom. She said it was pretty.
Yeah, she likes those blues. Here was one that I thought was kind of funny. So this one will allow you to get a little crazy and laugh a little bit.
Okay. It's on with Terry now.
Oh, so it's all on you, Terry. That's what Max is saying. Let's see. Let's take answer number 3 on this one. I was trying to decide which one was the most interesting. Answer number 3. Name a way in which a magician might end a relationship. Max is shaking his head over here, laughing already. Name a way a magician might end a relationship. I'm going to take answer number 3. Disappear. That was number 4. Make her disappear was number 1. A squirting flower. That would be funny, Violet. That was not on here, but saws his girl in half. That was number 2. Kimberly guessed that over on Instagram. Handcuff her. Oh, that's a good one. Give the girl a bunny from a hat. Hand her a scarf. No. What else could he do? It is something he's going to make appear. What else might he make appear that's going to end his relationship? Sawing his girl in half sounds like a CSI episode, Kimberly. You must watch too much CSI. And I would only know that because I watch too much CSI. Lock her in the trunk, pull her out of the sleeve. A new girlfriend appears. There you go, Terry. New girl from the box. So instead of getting an old girl, we're going to have a new one. Going to make it appear. Hi, Carol. Good to see you. All right. Let's keep going. Peaceful Prairies in pink. So back to the shorter ones. This is a teardrop shaped pink crackle bead. We also have a barrel shaped pink crackle bead on that side. And then we have some polished silver small beads on the other side. So a little bit of an asymmetrical look. You're fine, Carol. The earrings are the barrel shaped pink crackle beads on a fishhook back. I have 2 of these available as well. This one is about 1/2 inch below that collar with the 2-inch extension that's going to come down right about here. So it'll hang just below mid-chest, or maybe at mid-chest, depending on how it fits you. So this one is Peaceful Prairies. Peaceful Prairies in pink. And it's number 21.
Tell Carol she can watch the replay to see what she bought.
Yeah. Max says you can watch the replay to see what you bought, Carol. I guess he selected some things for you, must be. I don't know. He didn't tell me, so, I just live here. It's fine. This one is another dainty necklace. Very, very cute. This is Serene Spring Showers in pink. So this is in a light pink. We have a twisted rope type of teardrop. We have 2 little rhinestones. Well, 3. One's hiding behind this side of the flower. And then we have a tiny pink flower there in the center. It's not really the center. I don't know why I say that. Then the earrings are white rhinestones on a fishhook back. This reminds me of one that my mother had years ago. I don't know who made it, but this reminds me of one that she had. This one is about 1 inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, you can bring it down about here. So again, it's going to hang about mid-chest or just above the bust, depending on how it fits you. And now let me see if I can get you a better shot of this necklace. There we go. We have 2 of these. Serene Spring Showers. 22. Oh, it's raining with thunder, Ruth? I don't think it's raining here. Is it raining?
Not that I know of.
I don't hear it. That doesn't mean it's not, but I don't hear it. Usually we can hear it in our on our skylights because it'll kind of pound against the skylights. I'm not hearing it, but that doesn't mean it's not raining.
It's hard to hear.
I hope we do get the rain soon. Number 22 to Kimberly. I like that one too, Kimberly.
It's not raining.
Not raining here yet. All right, so some pretty teal blue crystal type beads in a larger and a smaller size. Actually, we've got small, medium, and large, I guess. And then we have some white rhinestones mixed in and some faceted polished silver ovals. So this makes a very, very pretty combination. I also have the matching bracelet to go with it if you would like to make a matching set. The earrings are the smaller teal blue crystal beads on a fishhook back. Did you get Kimberly down for number 22?
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure you got it when you came back.
No problem.
That one's about 1/4 inch below that collar, but with the extension, it's going to come down here about mid-chest. So you make that a mid-chest necklace. Bracelet looks just like the necklace. Seam beads and the rhinestones, of course. This is an adjustable clasp bracelet. So we have the extension, we have the lobster clasp with it. So I have 2 of these available, 2 of each. This is called Downstage Dazzle in blue, number 23. And you do not have to buy both pieces. Just let me know which ones you want. We're going to do a few more long ones. We're almost done already. Look at that. This one I have in 2 colors. We'll show you the green one first. This one is called Native New Yorker. Native New Yorker. This has been a fairly popular style of necklace. We have 3 layers of chain on the bottom. 3 different types of chain. And then we have some frosted green beads. This one kind of looks like a little top. And this one's a round faceted one. And then we have some kind of short, squat, barrel shaped beads that are translucent, but they also have the little facets on them. So they look like that wavy glass that you can't quite see through. And then we have the silver cage beads and a silver polished bead. That is on both sides. The earrings are those green crystal type beads, the frosted type ones on a fishhook back. This is the length, so it goes down to this dropped waist, just slightly below it. With the 2-inch extension, you could bring it down more into that lower belly there. You could also fasten this up. You can't do it a lot and still be symmetrical without the clasp showing, but you could bring it up a little bit, maybe like that, so that it's easier to see on a video conferencing or in pictures. I also have this available in a very pretty purple. This is like a light lilac color of purple. Let me show those beads up close so that you can see them. So we've got Native New Yorker. I have 2 in the purple. I have 3 in the green. 2 purple, 3 green, Native New Yorker, number 24. Isn't it nice when everything's only $5? Makes it much more affordable, much more fun to shop. It's like going in Five Below. I like that store. The kids like that store. It's more fun to shop when you know you can afford everything. All right, this next necklace is a longer one, and I'm having trouble keeping it on the bust. So I've got it pulled up just a little bit so you can see it better. This one is called Desert Abundance in red. So we have a silver disc with a floral pattern on it, embossed on it. And then we have some dark red beads. So they're darker than like a fire engine red or bright fiery red. And then some brown beads as well. Some little tiny beads at the top of it in a little cluster. Love the floral embossing on this disc. I just have one of these available. The earrings are the silver tassels. Very bright, shiny silver tassels. This one will lay right down here, close to the dropped waist, about within ½ an inch of that dropped waist. Yeah, Five Below is everything's $5 and below. So it just has random things. With 2 inches of extension, it's going to go down here into the lower belly. This one has that sliding chain, so you could pull it back a little bit, or if you wanted to, you could permanently shorten the chain if you wanted it to be shorter. So you can basically do a custom length with this if you're willing to pull out some of that chain. This one is called Desert Abundance. This one is in red. Just have one of these available. Number 25. Number 26. We have in 2 colors. I'll ask the question in just a second because we're not going to have enough time for more than one. Number 25 to Carol. So that one is sold out. This one is Ancient Arrow in brass. So we have what looks like an arrowhead, 2 triangular shapes. The top one has a chevron type shape or a zigzaggy shape in it, and the bottom one is studded in that antiqued brass. This one is on a brass chain. The earrings are the brass tassels on a fishhook back. This is the length. So it's going right below the bust here in that upper abdomen area with a 2-inch extension that is on it. You could bring it down, let's see, 2 inches. It's going to start about here. So it's going to be right in this area, around the belly button area. So I have that one in brass. I also have one in silver. So if you prefer the silver to the brass, I have one of each. This is called Ancient Arrow. And it is going to be number 26. All right, I'll show this one and then we'll do a question. The last question for the day. This one I also only have one of. This is called Triple Shimmer. This one has little chunks of hematite. They're made to look like little rock chunks in there. Very sparkly and shiny. They look glittery with that dark gray. We have a silver frame around all 3 of these, and then we have the little silver tassel at the bottom. If you didn't want it to be dark gray and shimmery, you could turn this one over and look, we have flowers on the back of this one. So you could actually wear this either way, either with flowers or with your hematite chunks. This one has the tassel earrings as well on a fishhook back. This is the length, so it's going to start above the bust and end down here, kind of right below the bust, and then we have our tassel going down into the mid-abdomen. It does have a 2-inch extension, so you could bring this all so that it all falls below the bust and go down through the lower abdomen instead. So this one is Triple Shimmer in silver. Did I say it wrong?
No, I just wrote down wrong.
27.
I thought it was crystal silver.
Oh, triple. Let's see. All right, here's another one with some good answer options. Not funny, unfortunately, but some good options for answers. So let's see. I take answer number 4 on this one. Name something people make a wish on. Quit singing. He's singing over here, people. I know you don't have to hear that. I do. He's singing quietly, but I can hear him. Something people make a wish on. Taking the 4th most popular answer. So a star was number 3. That's what Max is singing over here. A flower was number 5. Ooh, wishbone, yes, was number 1. Candles. Candles was number 4. Let's see who the first one to say candles was over here. It looks like it was Shannon. Nope, it was Violet. Sorry.
Yeah.
Violet on my side. I almost missed you, Violet. So we had a wishbone, the coin in the wishing well, or the water fountain, a star, candles, and a flower. These are things people make a wish on. All right, so we just have 2 necklaces left, and we're going to be done for the day. We've got some more boxes coming in, so I'm pretty excited. We're going to have some more new inventory this week. We always love it when we get new inventory, right?
The girls.
And yeah, Taylor and Spencer love it. This one is Sail Into the Sunset. Sail Into the Sunset in green. So this is, they call it fennel green on my color chart. You can call it whatever you want to. They call it fennel. Along the top, white in the center, and then the brown wooden part along the bottom. We have a nice circular pendant on this one. The earrings are the silver tassels on a fishhook back. I do have 3 of these. Sail Into the Sunset in green. So this one is just above that dropped waist. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to go down into this lower belly area. So this one is Sail Into the Sunset in green. And it's number 28. And I forgot to say hi to Sherry over here on Instagram. Thank you for joining us, Sherry. This is Season of Sparkle in pink. Making sure they didn't call it multi, because sometimes with the silver and the pink, they'll start calling it multi. These are a light pink crystal type bead, translucent. And then they have the little top-shaped beads with a linear pattern right above and below those crystal type beads. The earrings are the light pink crystal type beads as well on a fishhook back. And Tracy Reese, if Mom hadn't said hi to you, I wouldn't have known you were there, but thank you for coming. Good to see you. This one is just above that dropped waist, about 1.5 inches above, but with your 2-inch extension, you can get it right down here, 23 both to Ruth Pond. Get it right down here below the dropped waist by about 1/2 inch. I just have one of these left. This is the close-up of those beads. These are Season of Sparkle in pink. And it's number 29. So that, yes?
I just wondered if Ruth was waiting for somebody to buy it so she wouldn't talk to.
Ruth, were you waiting for somebody else to buy it so that you wouldn't? That's what Max says. Of course, Max makes comments over here all the time.
Tell Glenn.
He says to say hi to Glenn. So that is the end of our show for today. Thank everybody for joining us. We will be back tomorrow at noon. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Making sure I don't lose any days here. So we'll be back tomorrow at noon to do rings and bracelets. And I told Allison I would pull out anklets as well because she wants to see what I have in anklets. So we'll have those tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And then by Friday, we'll have new inventory in. So we'll have some more new necklaces for you to look at. And probably some earrings as well. Next week, we will no longer have a Tuesday afternoon show. So the challenge is over for right now as of the end of this week. So we will not have a Tuesday show going forward. It will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. You had to think hard about it? Okay. So we'll see you back either tomorrow or Friday evening if you're not able to join us tomorrow. And you all have a good rest of the week. Hopefully we'll get to the weekend safely. We see you all later. Bye.